What's up, you guys? Happy Friday. Welcome to episode 79 of the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. How you doing this afternoon, brother?
I'm a little aggravated, Kev.
Yeah, you and me both. You and me both.
Like we are 4-2.
Since when, right?
Yeah, one of our best seasons in 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Sports talk is talking about us. Sports TV talk shows are talking about us.
Brees Hall wins Rookie of the Week again.
Yeah, we're primed for big things. And 72 hours before another road game, which is not going to be easy in Denver. I don't. Jet fans are acting like we're going to lay our helmets down and win this one.
They got a badass defense.
Yes, yeah, top 10. So this is not going to be an easy one. And this is what we needed from Elijah Moore.
You know, and last year I was high on the guy. I mean, I still am talent-wise. But dude, you need to STFU.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to STFU. This is not the time to be doing this.
And I don't know if you watched the Kay Adams podcast. She had Brandon Marshall on, and he's blaming Zach Wilson for the way Zach handled his press conference. What did they want Zach to say? Oh, I'm going to try to get the ball to Elijah Moore as often as I could, no matter what play LaFleur calls.
No. Elijah Moore, what are you, 5 years old?
But
this game's about winning.
Exactly.
Right?
So in other words, what I'm hearing from Elijah Moore was that you were more happy last year with your numbers and going 4-12 than winning. I thought there was no iron team.
You'd rather suck and get the ball, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm getting. And I don't understand how any Jet fan could ever say, I'm going to forgive this guy if he apologizes. What? So he apologizes, and then what? In 3 weeks, we get, I'm mad again, I won out?
I mean, okay.
This is how and I hate to use the word cancer because cancer is serious, but this is how it spreads. Yep. We don't need this.
Somebody's in his ear giving him bad advice, man.
Yeah, A.J. Brown, right? What's it for him now to walk over to Michael Carter and say, bro, you were the man last year. Now they're giving it to the other kid and you're a second fiddle. And now you got two guys thinking that way.
I'd be pissed off if I was you.
Yeah, we don't need this.
No.
And let me tell you, I heard people say, well, Denzel Mims wanted to trade Warriors. No, Denzel Mims is a different situation. He wanted to trade because he was getting no chance. This kid is getting a chance. So the last 2 weeks, the ball didn't come to him 100 times. So what? We're winning.
Because we were heavy on the run game.
Yeah, we're winning. I mean, for those of you who think we're crazy, hold on a second. Elijah Moore, in his first 17 games, has been targeted 106 times. And he's bitching? That's more than, and I'm going to give you the names on this list in their first 17 games. That's more than Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, and Devontae Adams. And he's bitching.
Shut up. And now you're inactive this weekend, as it should be.
Yeah. I mean, like, what are we, in high school? I mean, you're yelling at your coach that Salah had to break it up and send you home? It's like sending you to detention. Get out of here. Go to detention. So this is what we need? We're trying to get our 5th win, our 4th road win. We're pumped. People are behind us. The Jet Nation is feeling good. And this guy wants out. He wants a trade.
And I'm glad.
No iron team.
And I'm glad they said to kiss their ass as far as the trade goes.
Yeah, really.
I'd make them. Oh, you want one? That's why you're not getting one.
Yeah, and I heard somebody say, "Oh, they're making more of it." Then believe me, there's not going to be a trade. There's not. You know, they might not trade him tomorrow or next week or next month, but they're going to sit on something. And you know what? Draft night is when they might trade him. Because we can't have this, Kev. Even if he apologizes, how do we know this is not going to happen 3 weeks down the road?
First of all, what are you bitching about? Because you didn't get the ball?
I
You
understand.
won the game. You won the game.
Yeah. I understand receptions is money, and the more you can, but like, what happened to a team sport? So what? And I'm sorry, like this is what I'm hearing from Elijah Moore. I want 10 catches a game and lose by 14 points and have the season over with by Halloween.
As long as I get my numbers.
Yeah. Then catch the ball once or be targeted twice and win games.
Salah took up for him today, kind of saying he's competitive. He just wants to contribute. All right. That's how you contribute, by opening your mouth after winning in a huge game?
You know what, Kevin?
Shut up!
Yeah, let me say something about that. I heard someone say, you see, he's not going anywhere. Salah has his back. You think Salah's going to come out and rip the kid? If they want to trade him in 4 months' time or sometime next year, you're not going to rip the kid. Of course he's going to wax poetic about him. Think.
First of all, who are you? What have you done? Are you Terrell Owens? Are you Jerry Rice? Do you have that body of work that you can say, I want this, I want that? Shut up!
Yeah, this team was 4-12 last year. I don't care how great your numbers were. We were 4-12. We already have more wins this year than we did all of last year, and you're bitching?
And look at what we're coming on for our pregame show today. Well, what are we talking about? We should be talking about how we're going to beat the Broncos. Yeah. But instead, we're talking about this asshat.
Yeah, I wanted to come on here and say, you know what? The last time we beat Denver up in Denver was 12 years ago with Mark Sanchez and LaDainian Tomlinson, and what a great win. And instead, I'm talking about a guy who's putting a crimp in this team because he wants the ball. And
not you gonna write a book next? Throw me the damn ball?
Yeah. Not only is he inactive, Kevin, he's not even making the trip. It's almost like the high school where he didn't get the permission slip, so he's got to stay home.
What crap did they try to sell us earlier today? He's doing a 3 to 4 day reconditioning regeneration. Yeah. What? Yeah. No, he's staying home.
Yeah, everybody was ripping Rich Samini yesterday because he broke the story. And I understand Rich Samini's always looking for negative shit. But you know what? Yeah. I heard people say, they just sent him home for a family matter. Yeah, the family matter was that he's yelling at LaFleur after we just smoked Green Bay 27-10 in Lambeau because he didn't catch a pass or he wasn't targeted enough.
On the bright side, Mims is active.
Yeah, I know. And I heard somebody say, why is everybody down on what Moore said, but not down on Mims? It's a different story. Do you think if Mims was in this situation, he asked for a trade? He asked for a trade because they're not using him. He's a healthy scratch week to week.
Yeah, you're like
situation, Jet fans.
Yeah, it's like you're inactive every week. I've asked for a trade.
Totally different situation. If you're a Jet fan and you don't understand it, then don't be a Jet fan.
Total different situation.
Now, I'm supposed to believe what? Yeah, he's home reconditioning or whatever, and he's going to report back on Tuesday to what? And listen, I know, Kevin, if we lose this game, there's going to be 50 million Jet fans telling you we lost because he wasn't active.
No way.
You'll see. Kevin, you'll see. You'll see. But what are they going to say if we win this game and Mims catches 9 balls for 110 yards? There's still going to be the haters out there say, well, those should have been Elijah Moore's balls.
Well, and to the people...
I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry. You win as a team.
To the people that would say, if we lose Sunday, it was because he wasn't inactive. Well, what happened in Green Bay? So he's bitching he didn't get any targets, but we won, and right?
We won big.
Got nothing to do with him, obviously.
And I'm sorry, Brandon Marshall. Yeah, you were a Jet for a couple of years, and you say you're a fan of this team now. You're not in this locker room. Don't throw my quarterback under the bus. You kidding me?
Whatever.
You don't like the way he handled the press conference. What did you want him to say?
Why? What was his problem with what he said?
I think because I don't have what Zach Wilson said to verbatim, so forgive me. I'm just off the top of my head. He said, well, we didn't throw the ball a lot. There wasn't a lot of wide risk, a lot of passes. We were using the run game. But Brandon Marshall wanted him to say, oh, it's my responsibility to get him the ball.
No, it's not. It's his responsibility to find the open receiver.
Yes. And if LaFleur, I understand teams call
no matter who that is.
Yeah. So in other words, what I'm hearing from Brandon Marshall, LaFleur calls the play, but Zach Wilson is supposed to call an audible and say, no, we got to get the ball to Elijah Moore. Well, get open then, Elijah Moore.
The only job Zach has is to not throw an interception and to throw it to the open receiver.
Kevin, Zach Wilson, who I'm really starting to love now, could go 10 for 18 for 130 yards every game, and we win 27-10. I don't give a shit.
It's all about the W. The W. Aren't you? Excuse me, Elijah. Aren't you sick of these?
Really? But it sounds like Elijah was happier last year catching 11 passes, but the game being over with by halftime.
Right. And the team
over
sucks.
by Halloween.
Yeah. As long as you get your numbers right.
Yeah. Yeah. And I understand the numbers is what gets them their contract. But this was the wrong time to do it at 4-2. And technically, you can't go anywhere, Elijah. The Jets own you for 2 more years, right? That's the rookie contract. 4 years before they have to re-sign you?
I understand if you got to 1-7 and you said, listen, I'd love to get out of here. Whatever. Okay.
But you know
but
what,
dude,
Kevin?
You're 4-2.
You know what, Kevin?
It's like we hit the lottery so far this year.
Yeah. And we're winning on the road for a change.
Right.
We go for our 4th win this week on the road. Teams killed to go 4-4 on the road, and we have a chance to go 4-0 in our first 4 road games. Mm-hmm. You know what, Elijah? You're not happy here? Wait till the end of the season. Don't go on Michael Rappaport and all these shows and whoever and tell them you want out, and then tell everyone you love your Jet brothers, but then delete the tweet. What kind of teammate are you? And I don't care if Jet fans are mad at me. I'm 52 years old, and I'm sick of this shit.
Personally, I think he's a bit of a head case.
My God.
I think he's a bit of a head case. Because the way I was listening to Salah, and the way he was talking was like he's a bit of a head case.
I don't get this shit. I don't get this.
This should be everything should be sunshine and roses this week.
Really?
Yeah. But it is, and then you wonder why. I mean, what is this? Like, if things were going too good, the football gods had to say, nah, the Jets are let's throw a little Maloikia on them.
Yeah, really, like we needed this now.
Right.
We needed this now. Here's the thing from Brian Costello. So this is not me talking out of my ass. From what I've been told about yesterday, Moore got into it with OC Mike LaFleur before practice. LaFleur and Salah sent Moore home. Moore then requested a trade. Wah.
Wah. Wah. And no matter what kind of crap he pulls or whatever, I wouldn't trade him for nothing. You know what? You're inactive this week. Go sit down.
And let me tell you, if Mims has a halfway decent game, Moore could still be inactive the next week and the 3rd week and the 4th week. And you know what? Joe D will wait for a team to call. But listen, Joe D didn't get his reputation or building his reputation because he's giving stuff away. He's not Crazy Eddie's or Uncle Steve's. Remember those guys? We're giving it away. He's not giving it away. He's going to hold this kid hostage. And you know what's going to happen? Somebody's going to come calling on draft night when they're desperate for a receiver. And Joe D is going to make a killing.
And the guy's got potential too, the kid. But if you're not all in up here, doesn't matter how talented you are if you're not in it up here.
This team is the talk of the town. If you live in the New York, New Jersey area, even in parts of Connecticut, you're the talk of the town.
Yeah, you and the Giants. Absolutely.
And this is what you throw out there on a Thursday? You want out? I can't. You know what? What did Mike Singletary say that time about Vernon Darren? Can't work with him. Can't play with him. Can't coach him. I don't understand how we could have this guy on the team. Even if he apologizes on Tuesday and the teammates love him and worship him back, how do we know this is not going to happen 3 weeks down the road?
I heard he was there today. I was listening to Bart Scott before. According to him, he was there today. Tried to apologize to all his teammates and everything. So, who knows?
The only thing I heard, he was there today, but he was practicing off on the side. He wasn't even with the team. So that says a lot.
I didn't make him. They already did make him inactive next week. Maybe you're inactive again. Oh, good. I'm inactive. I really want to trade. Nope.
No, because he's got his rookie contract for 2 more years.
He's got 2 years.
Yeah, 2 more years to go on that.
Talk to us in 2 years.
Yeah.
Till then, go sit down.
And let me tell you, Kev, if Green Bay is desperate enough and they're willing to give us what the 49ers gave up for McCaffrey, goodbye, take him. Because I'm sorry, I know he has the potential to be a great player, Kevin, and this is just my opinion. I don't care what other Jet fans think. How do I know this is not going to happen 3 weeks down the road? He may apologize today, tomorrow, on Tuesday again. And it's a love fest, but I'm supposed to be sure in 3 weeks this is not going to happen again? And how do I know? Here's the other thing. How do I know his heart's in it? Is he going to go up for that ball? Is he going to, have alligator arms now? Is he going to apply a block when needed?
I'll force you to trade me, right?
Well, if he wants a trade, let his agent go out there and see what teams are willing to give up and then bring it back to Joe D. Present it to Joe D. If you want out so bad. And let me tell you something. I know teams want to win, but this can't be a good look.
No.
This can't be a good look. Is there another team out there going, I would love to take the kid?
Listen, you don't pull crap like this in a week like this. When you're going on the road to Denver and you got a chance to go 5-2, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Even if you have this problem, keep it in-house.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You went to Michael Rappaport, whatever, I think that's his name, right? And said this.
I mean, you act like you've been in this league for 10 years. And
you've been in 17 games.
And you have a body of work that you can say, I'm not getting the ball. I want to trade.
You won more games this year, Elijah, than you won last year. And your season's just beginning because you're in it. Technically, if the playoffs started today, other than the 4 division winners, you're the 5th seed. You're ready.
What about, look at Rice and Taylor. Sometimes one of them got the ball more than the other one.
Kevin, look at all the great teams through the years that won. Like, I can understand, we're trying to build something here more. Be on the program. We're not 5 years of greatness where you could say, you know what, I was part of this from the beginning, and now they're leaving me out. We're all taking these baby steps.
Do you imagine, like, Clayton Duper, Walker Toon, one of them being, I'm not getting the ball enough, I want to trade.
Yeah. Think of all of it. Lynn Swan and Stallworth. We
down
the line. Down the line.
Because you know what?
Kevin.
You know what? They're freaking divas. That's why. They're divas.
Even if you want to stick with the Jets, Lavernius Cole, Santana Moss, and Wayne Krebet worked well together. Santonio Holmes, Jonathan Cotchery, and who am I forgetting? Braylon Edwards. They worked well together.
But, it all goes hand in hand, like they're divas, like I just said. They're soft little crybabies, too, because we get a sprained ankle, we don't play. Whereas I can remember games with Lawrence Taylor, Emmitt Smith. I remember Emmitt Smith playing a game for the Cowboys. His shoulder, like he couldn't even move his arm. It was hanging, but he kept taking the ball and running.
Well,
These guys, I can't play. My ankle hurts.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I was young, but you were a little older, smidge. Didn't Youngblood play on a broken leg in the Super Bowl against the Steelers?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, I find it, broken leg. They must have numbed that leg up so much, and he still played.
Yep. I remember Cotchery going across the middle. He must have tore his hamstring or something. But he was hopping like this. He's hopping like this, still trying to catch the ball. Yeah, it's a different,
Ask poor Quincy Enunwa, because of his neck, if he would love to be healthy and play for this team today.
Divas, crybabies, me.
And I want to say, off the subject for a second, I just want to say, everyone, keep subscribing to the channel, keep liking. Thank you for hitting us up and leaving your comments. Much appreciated. Keep doing it. Spread the word.
All right.
Let us know what you think of this topic as well.
I'm done talking about this guy.
I know, but Kevin, I really have nothing else to say, because here I was going to game plan for, the break, how many times we played Denver, how many times we lost on the road, up there, blah. And then this news came down, and it just put a crimp in everything. Here we go, turn the page, flip the script, black cloud going away, and this bullshit is found its way back. It's found its way back. This little fucking darkness that hung us over this team. We thought we got rid of it, but no, something brings it back.
Now,
Bob the Devil is back again.
Let's hope you don't go to Denver and lay an egg because your head's not in it. Never mind, Mr. Diva isn't playing, but because really? But I don't see that being the case with this.
I hope this team comes out and says, forget what happened on Thursday. This is us. We're the 52 that matter. No outside noise, no inside noise. Let's get this win. Let's lay our helmets down and go.
Just hand the ball a Brees.
Let's go.
Yes.
Because it's like I know this is a joke, Kevin, but it's like when you watch the zombie apocalypse movie. It only takes one to get infected to spread it.
That's right.
Whose ear is Elijah Moore going to get into next?
And it spreads like wildfire, too.
Meanwhile, you got guys like AVT who play 3 different positions, never once said, is this going to hurt my Hall of Fame chance? Is this going to hurt my numbers? Is this going to hurt my payday? He said, what can I do to help this team?
Unlike Fant, who bitched.
And that's another thing. I heard people that happy fans coming back, and I know an extra body is good, but once Fant this year is over, we never see. I want Max Mitchell back more than anything, and I'm pretty happy the way Nate Herbig has been playing.
And if you start getting continuity and gelling, I don't care who comes back.
And they are gelling, Kev. They are gelling. I can't believe this is what we came on to talk about.
No, that's why I said I'm done talking about this guy. That's it. I'm moving on. Injury report.
Go ahead. What do you got?
Elijah Moore out.
Denzel Mims active.
Yeah. Quincy questionable. Dwayne Brown questionable. But they're all going to play.
Yeah, they're all going to play, right?
Yeah. Even Jermaine Johnson, maybe. So.
Yeah. Oh, I heard Jermaine Johnson might be a few weeks away, but you heard different.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, even better.
I saw something about possibly, but definitely by next week.
Okay.
So we'll see. But I mean, hey, Wilson's hurting, right? Russell Wilson's hurting.
Yeah. Their coach came out today and said Russell and the backup took even amount of snaps. He's not saying who's starting till Sunday.
Of course not.
That's the way you're supposed to do it. But hey, listen, it doesn't matter who's starting. We got to get this win.
That's all.
I understand they got a good defense, but we have to stick it to them. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get win number 5.
Yep. Hey, let them stack the box.
Yeah.
If they're going to against Brees and Carter.
Yeah.
That's going to open people up.
I'm just hoping that the Jet coaching staff told this team, don't think about, what trap games, like stop thinking about New England and Buffalo. Focus on this game. We're not good enough to worry about 2 weeks from now or next week. We're only good enough to focus on what's in front of us, and what's in front of us is Denver.
I mean, like anything else, that's what worries me is you're looking ahead to coming home, and you got New England, Buffalo, 2 big division games in a row. Don't look past these guys.
Yeah. Those games are only going to be big in my mind if you
win this one. Yep. Absolutely.
If you lose this one, all that niceness and all that love we're feeling from the outside world, which who really cares less what the outside world is going to
goes out the window. Goes out the window.
Yeah. Going to go away anyway.
I mean, you'll feel a lot better at 5-2.
Oh yeah.
Than you will at 4-3.
Yeah. Kevin, like we said last week, if we could beat Denver and beat New England, technically we're playing with house money going into that Buffalo game.
You're going into Buffalo game 6-2?
Yeah, Buffalo will be coming to us. How electrifying! November 6th, Buffalo in our building with us having a chance to beat them and be tied for first, but percentage-wise ahead of them. Now, I know we're jumping the gun, but taking our baby steps, which is what we should do. But can you imagine?
But hey, would you rather be on here talking like this?
Yes.
Than on here talking how much they're going to lose by Sunday?
Yeah. I mean, Kevin, and again, it's only been 6 games, but I haven't looked at a draft board. I don't even know who's out there. Because I'm more worried about where we stand in the stats playoff-wise.
And you know what I know? Regardless of what happens in the next couple of weeks, we're still relevant at Halloween.
Yeah. I mean, Kev.
Rather than our season, like it has been, being over by the end of October.
I mean, Kev, if we beat Denver and beat New England, we got house money going up against Buffalo.
Yep.
The noose is a little more on Buffalo than it is on us because no one's going to expect us to win that game.
You'd have a great conference record. You'd be 2-0 in the division.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And just imagine you beat Buffalo, then you're 3-0 in the conference. But you know what, Kevin? Even if you lost to Buffalo, you're 6-3 coming out of the bye, which everyone said.
Exactly.
Like Brady Quinn said, is the easier part of the schedule. I don't go by easy because I go by any given Sunday.
That's right. Anybody can beat anybody.
But can you imagine we come out of the bye 6-3?
Your mouth to God's ears, like
I know.
But I mean, hey, that's that. What else you gonna say? We wait.
I mean, nothing. I wanted to come on. My game plan was to break down the series between the 2 teams. The last time we beat them, the last time they beat us. Teddy Bridgewater 26-0. They crushed us up in Denver 2 years ago or last year, whatever it was. And instead we're coming on talking about a guy who has 17 NFL career games bitching. He wants out.
We're going to win for this guy on Sunday. We're going to win for this guy. And I hearken to 98 in the first half of the AFC Championship where Blake Spence blocks the punt. 2 plays later, Martin takes it across the goal line for a 10-0 lead. And I'm saying, we're going to Miami.
I thought so too.
And then it all fell apart.
Now, just a couple of notes. We released Eric Smith from the practice squad. Lawrence Cager was picked up by the Giants.
What was that with what's his face, offensive lineman off. We released them, then we signed them to the practice squad.
Yeah, well, we released Connor McDermott, but I think
Right,
we
Connor,
signed
yeah.
him again. We
Yes.
re-signed Chris Glazer from the offensive line. Mike Remmers was promoted to the active roster.
Yes,
We worked
that
out
I saw.
Adrian Smith from Buffalo, linebacker, but we didn't sign him. There were conflicting reports that we signed him, we didn't sign him. We didn't sign him, but maybe that's a move down the road. And the good news is we have Iron Eagle and Charles Davis calling the game for us.
Iron's like a rabbit's foot for
us. I like when Iron Eagle calls the game. Him and
Yeah, me
Charles
too.
Davis do a great job for CBS.
You know who's been killing the Jet calls lately?
Who's that?
On the radio, Wischusen on the radio. He's been really good.
He's always good, but does he do the games with Marty Lyons?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because some of the replays I've watched,
yeah,
they sync the radio audio instead of the TV audio.
Okay.
He made some good calls. Yeah, it was some good calls.
Very nice. So, you know, that's it, Kevin. I know this story is 24 hours old and old news, no news, good news.
Yeah, move on. Move on.
This is not the news we wanted for a young team, 4-2. We're getting it together. You know, everything's going right. We're believing in each other. We have faith. We're starting to believe in the Salah, LaFleur, all brick vision.
Yep. Well, hey, all we can hope for is that the vets on this team, the Mosleys, the Browns, keep these guys focused.
Yeah. No. True. Yeah.
Keep the young guys focused. Tell them not to don't pay attention to all that bullshit from Elijah and going on. It doesn't. All that matters is beating Denver.
Yeah, let's keep it in. This is our 52 men. Just keep outside distractions out, unless we have a job to do. 4:00 in Denver.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I want to come on Monday with another victory.
Hey, any word about it? Whether they went out there a little early to get acclimated, or
no, it didn't sound that way. It didn't sound that way.
Yeah, especially with Big Mouth.
All the nonsense. Yeah, it didn't sound that way. Anyway, that's it for me, Kevin.
Yeah, same here.
I'm ready for Week 7 picks if you are.
Yeah, let's go.
So, I talked about making that climb one game at a time. I just have to be one game better than you every week. And for the people who don't remember, that climb started last week because I was one game better than you. I won 8 games to your 7, narrowing the margin from 51 for you, 44 for me. I'm feeling it. I'm moving closer. I'm going to get you. One game a week is all I need. As my
Bring it there
with me. Anyway, before we go, Kevin. I mean, before we get into the picks, did you watch the Thursday night game last night?
Yes, I did.
So
better than
expected, much better. Right. So I guess when we talked the last 2 weeks about the product, the teams, should there be Thursday night? Maybe the NFL has to do away with, instead of having all 32 teams represent, and just go with the best of the best that week.
Yeah, I mean, because the week before was like you wanted to. I would have rather have stuck pins in my eyes than watch that.
Yeah, the Bears game against Washington.
Horrible
game versus whoever it was, that field goal kicking overtime nightmare. Yeah, but when you put 2 products last night that are decent, we got somewhat of a decent game last night.
Exactly.
I didn't fall asleep on it. You know? And what do you think? This is where we said football is like a whore. Money. And if there's money to be made, they're going to do it. Yep. What do you think about next year? We're getting our first Black Friday game. The Friday after Thanksgiving, there will now be a game on Amazon Prime at 3:00. They didn't announce the two teams yet, but now we're moving into Friday after Thanksgiving.
That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. Me personally, the more football, the better.
No,
But
I get it. But is there going to come to a point where the NFL is going to want to put in two more teams and two more playoff teams where the regular
Wednesday night games?
Yeah, where the regular season becomes watered down.
Yeah, we shall see. Hey, like I know myself, as you get towards the end of the season, there's games on Saturdays and stuff. I kind of enjoy that.
I don't mind. I get it, Kev. The Saturday game is fun. It's just one day different. But now you're talking if this Friday next year, and listen, I'm not trying. I love it too. But when is it going to get to the point where you're not going to watch it because it's on every day? Like, I love baseball, Kevin, and I love my Mets, but I can't watch them 7 days a week.
Well, okay, but baseball to me is a lot different than football. Okay. I mean, I can sit there and watch baseball and be like,
all right, I get it. Yeah, all right, okay. All right.
But I mean, I can also, up till this year, I've watched Jet games.
Yeah. So if it comes to that next Friday, next Thanksgiving on a Friday, that game is good attendance, good viewership, and then they bring a second game or third game, you're good with it, right? You're okay.
Yeah, I mean, to me, football on Monday, football on Thursday, football on Saturday, football on Sunday. I'm like a pig in shit. So
all right, no, I understand. I just want to know when it gets to the point where you're just
it's overkill.
Yeah. Does it ever come to that?
And we don't mean the guys from Jersey.
Yeah, that's right. We don't mean the band. No.
I
don't know. I'm just throwing out that I worry because you hear a lot of players already aggravated over the 17-game season, over the 18-week period. Now a Friday you want us to play? When do we, like Thanksgiving, Friday after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, right.
But hey, look,
so you'd have what? You'd have 2 or 3 games on Thanksgiving and then another one on Good Friday?
Yeah, on the Friday after. Which means, and again, these guys, it's their job. They got to do it. Do they enjoy Thanksgiving when Friday they have to be either on the road or spend time away from the family or, But anyway, listen, if there's dollars to be made, football is going to go after it. They're going to fish for those dollars.
Friday, you wouldn't even get the turducken or whatever the hell it is. Remember Madden used to have the turducken?
Yeah. Turkey with the 6 legs.
Yeah.
I think that the NFL is throwing Amazon a bone because the earlier part of the new Prime games have been somewhat bad. But I also think they're throwing them this bone because I think they're hoping Prime gives DirecTV a run for their money and they pick up the package. Because then a lot of people won't have to change subscribers. You just have to own the Amazon Prime app, correct? Doesn't matter who you subscribe to.
You would think, but all those games, every Sunday, getting all the games, they're going to charge more than Amazon Prime.
Oh, no, I get that, and I don't mind that because I had the DirecTV package. That's the only reason why I had DirecTV. But now that I don't have DirecTV, I'm praying Amazon picks this up because I would pay for it.
Yeah.
I would pay for it.
Yep.
But anyway,
hey man, I used to get it too. I had the DirecTV, but we switched and don't get it now. So
Anyway, let's do our picks, brother. Let's do our picks. And here,
let's go.
Just got some news. Todd Gurley retires. Is that official? He announced it. Was he even playing with anyone this year? Was he on someone's roster?
I didn't think so.
All right.
I didn't think so.
He's retiring after 6 NFL seasons.
So what's he going to sign with the Rams or something?
Who knows? It just says he announced his retirement after 6 NFL seasons. Okay. All right, back to the picks. Here we go. Week 7. Let's go. Say your catchphrase.
In the league where they play for pay.
And there's no whining in football. Did anybody tell Elijah more of that? Okay. Just
Nah.
making sure. Just making sure. All right, who do you got? Atlanta going to Cincinnati in the 1 o'clock time slot.
Oh,
Atlanta
give
at
me
Cincinnati.
give me the Bengals.
Okay. I'm with you. Detroit going to Dallas.
Give me the Cowboys.
All right, I'm with you. Here's the game where we might see different on. Indianapolis at Tennessee. I like Tennessee.
Oh yeah, Titans.
All right. Now, Kev.
And don't forget to bet your Derrick Henry anytime touchdown score.
Okay. And Kev, if this team loses 3 in a row and falls to 3-4, there's going to be so much chatter everywhere. Does Green Bay go to Washington, who is starting Henke this week, who they seem to play well when he quarterbacks for them? You like Green Bay over Washington? Or do you like Washington?
I say Green Bay continues to fall into the abyss.
Wow. So you're taking Washington.
Yes.
I want to agree with you, but for fun, and I need to win some games.
Pick up that game. Pick up that game.
Bay. I'm taking Green Bay.
Pack.
Tampa Bay at Carolina. Before we talk about that game, Sam Darnold starting? Is that who's starting this
game?
Game?
Yeah. I heard he's back at practice. Yeah. So
that team got rid of Robbie Anderson on Monday. McCaffrey on Thursday. Yeah. And not that Donald's any good anyway, but who's he throwing the ball to? DJ Moore is the only guy still there, right? Is he still there, the wide receiver?
Yeah. So who are they playing?
Tampa Bay is playing Carolina at Carolina.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, me too.
Especially after Brady's meltdown that last week.
Tom, we're going to start calling him after the Styx song. Tom, the angry old man. We can't call him the young man.
You need to get your freaking act together.
Maybe Tom should have went to Kraft's wedding on a Friday night.
Yeah, and missed Saturday meetings. Maybe, you know, what do we know?
Yeah. Cleveland at Baltimore. The crumbling Baltimore Ravens.
An angry Baltimore team. Give me the Ravens.
Okay, I'm with you. Jets at Denver. You know who I got. I got our Jets.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's ride them, baby. Let's ride it.
All right. Oh, I skipped the game. Sorry, Kev. Let's go back. I got one more 1 o'clock game. Giants at Jacksonville.
Interesting game.
I'm taking the G-Men of New York.
I got it. In Jacksonville.
Yes.
Give me the Jaguars.
Really?
Yes.
Can I ask why? Have you saw something in this team that says I think they could beat the Giants?
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to argue with you. We already picked the Jets in Denver. Now we're getting into our 4 o'clock games. Houston traveling to the Raiders. I like the Raiders.
I like the Raiders too.
All right. Seattle going to play the Chargers. Chargers coming off of a good win Monday night. Seattle, I believe, a bad loss last week, right? They lost. Oh, no, they beat Arizona. Sorry. They beat Arizona. Gino's riding the hot hand. Do you like Seattle at the Chargers or do you like the Chargers?
I got to take the Chargers.
You are taking the Chargers, and so am I. All right, Kev, this is a tough one. The new look San Francisco 49ers with their new running back, the Chiefs going down to San Francisco. Who do you like?
In San Fran?
That's San Fran, yep. Bum, bum, bum. I know you're a Chiefs guy. That doesn't mean you're going to take them, but I know you're a Chiefs guy. That's San Francisco.
I think this is. Give me the Niners.
Wow. Wow. I'm with you on this. I'm with you on
Yeah.
this. I think the Chiefs lose 2 in a row.
I just think with the addition of McCaffrey and everything, they're going to be all
Yeah, I think they're
pumped
going to
up.
be
So
pumped. Yeah. Home
yeah,
crowd. I agree.
yeah.
Now, let me ask you, do you know when is it not until after week 8 where they start flipping the teams, like moving, like if you got a Sunday night game, but it's not
Flexing, you mean?
flexing, yes, the flexing. When does that start? Is that after week 8?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure when they begin it. I would think it's a little later than that.
Because I wish they were flipping this one. And I know the fan bases of these two teams probably want to tell me to shut up, and I get it. Pittsburgh at Miami. Tua starting. Sunday night football. Pittsburgh at Miami. Kevin, I hate to do it. I hate to do it. And I'm going to pick first. I hate to do it. But I got to take Miami. I don't. Pittsburgh does not. I know they won last week, right? They won.
And the return of Tua, there's going to be all pumped up.
Yeah, I hate to do it, but
me too. No. I don't give it. I don't give a crap. Give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers.
All right. You know, Kevin,
I will never pick the Dolphins again.
Okay. So then that leads me to my Monday night game. Are you taking Chicago at New England, or are you taking New England?
Bears at New England?
Yes.
Give me the Pats.
Yeah, I'm with you. So it's not so much the teams in our division, it's just that you just can't stomach Miami.
Yeah. So I want them to lose every game.
So Kev, if we're in week 17, right? And you're at
and they got to beat somebody to get us in or something.
No. Forget that part. They have to beat whoever to win you the 1st and 10 cup. Are you taking the Dolphins? Oh. Where does your allegiance lie?
I would rather smash the cup than take the Dolphins.
All right, there you go. Wow.
I would rather take a hammer and smash the damn cup than take the Dolphins.
Kevin, my ego, because I'm such an eye guy, I'm taking Miami if I can win this cup for 2 years in a row, because it's all about my ego, my numbers.
Hey, is your name Elijah? Or is your name Elijah?
That's my middle name. More. Technically, it should be Elijah No More.
No more. Yeah.
Anyway, brother, that's it for me.
Too funny. Yep, that's a wrap.
Yep. Let's go, Jets. Let's go get it in Denver. Let's go angry. Let's play hard like we did in Lambeau Field. And let's get another good one.
And hey, are we, just so everybody knows, Sunday night after the game or Monday?
It's a late game. It's gonna be after 7 and then Let's just stick to Monday. Hopefully, Kevin, after October's over, I'm back to my Saturday schedule. So, for the next week, let's keep it as is.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a 4:05 game. So good idea. All right. Very good.
So we'll see everybody, hopefully, for Victory Monday.
Yep. You guys enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the game Sunday. And we'll talk to you on Monday. Hopefully with a
right. Is that looking like a V? Does that look like a V? Victory?
V Monday.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Enjoy, and we'll talk to you later. And until then, jet up! Have a good one, you guys.